So, Justin, how do we know each other?
Elementary school, right?
A little
All the
later.
way back then. Was it a little later? Was it
It
middle
was middle
school?
school. It feels
Yeah,
like it was elementary school, though. We were so little then. I
yeah,
feel like.
yeah. We
Yeah,
didn't really talk to each other too much.
it was like that for a while. You and I hung out with similar groups because I had just moved to Nevada in middle school around like a couple years, like a year before, maybe before I started that school.
You have long hair again right now, but like you and I had we were the long ass hair, like you could tell it barely even washed up.
Yeah, that was really cool. I mean, I didn't realize how long my hair was until I see photos. Like my hair still
Yeah.
isn't that long, like when it was in middle school. It's getting longer and I can finally like pull it back, but I could have done it then too. I don't know. It's like a caveman. I just let it do its thing. I didn't really acknowledge it. And then I like had this party. I think it was seventh grade. It was like the biggest party I had. And I was like, I'm just going to invite everybody and see what happens. And a lot of people came. We had a Spider-Man bounce house, and there was like
Oh
people
my God,
skating. It
yeah.
looked like a block party. There was people skating up the street. It was really
It
sweet.
kind of became one.
Yeah, because like I knew people, like I had friends up the street that had a house too. So some people were up there too. And it was like, oh, okay. And
Yeah.
like that was the day that we discovered, like, you and I like watched movies that a lot of other people did not watch. We stayed up till like 6 a.m. I think with like four other kids in like my
Yeah.
room, and we were all just talking about movies and Ace Ventura and Jim Carrey and comedy legacies. And I was like, this is
Oh yeah.
not what middle schoolers usually talk about. I feel like, I don't know. I have not hung out with like many other middle schoolers, but that was what my middle school crew was like. Crew.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you were the one that got me into Kevin Smith too that night.
Kevin Smith. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because you gave me Mallrats and Clerks too.
Would you say that those are big movies in your life, big
Oh
influences?
yeah. Oh, 100%. 100. No, the first, I don't want to like go dive into the lightning round. We can just the first one, you're like, was there a particular event or time that you recognized that film was not just a hobby? I
Mm.
was like thinking about it and I was like, well, of course I was watching movies all the time, but it was that moment though. And I'm not even like just like kissing your ass or anything. Like when you gave me Mallrats and Clerks too, like that was the time where I was like, oh, this is what I want to write like this. Like I want
You
this
kind
is
you saw your voice in that kind of
oh
art.
yeah,
Yeah,
one
yeah,
hundred percent.
yeah.
And it was because of you.
I have a video of that, and I have like there's a montage somewhere, and you're in the background. I like had
Oh
everyone give
yeah.
me a speech, and you're like you started off with like, "Fuck you! I don't know why I'm here. I'm leaving." It's really funny. I'm pretty sure. I think I have that
Dude,
somewhere. I'm gonna find that video.
I remember that. I remember that because right when I was like, "Fuck you, Elijah," with my high pitched voice, and you like turned it off. And you're like, don't curse.
Yeah. We were in Vegas for a while. That's where we met in middle school, but we didn't stay there. Me or you didn't stay there.
No,
Where did you
no.
end up moving and when?
Oregon, Grants Pass, Oregon,
Hmm.
town everyone knows. And I was like 16 or something like that. Yeah, yeah. It was like
Okay.
sophomore year.
I left right after eighth grade, so
Yeah,
I only had like 4 years in Vegas, which was element or fifth grade to eighth grade.
yeah. No, that's right. I like because I remember when you left for some reason, like even though like you and I, like that's the thing, like you and I like didn't really talk with each other, but we'd always like keep in contact. We were
Hmm.
always just cool with each other.
Hmm.
I remember when you like left, I was like, oh man, that kind of sucks. Like I can't believe that he's gone. I'm like, dude, him and I never like we like barely hung out.
Yeah,
Well,
we
I
like
mean,
just started to like hang out a little bit, like
yeah.
from that, because yeah, we were always like we were just had way different. Like you had a way. What group were you?
Oh man.
What
I
was
was
your
like hanging out with
thing?
like, oh my thing. Oh
Like,
man.
was there like a class? I was in band.
I was oh man. I was in theater for like so I guess I was a theater kid, but I mean like I kind of wasn't. I
Right,
don't
right,
know.
right. That was just like what classes you took, but like not who you were. But yeah, I was in
Yeah.
band for a
I
little
guess
bit
I was
and
just
then
yeah, the
explorations later on because I was like, I don't want to actually invest into this. I'm just going to take a fun class, and I took explorations with Mr. Jackson. That's where we watched a lot of good
yeah.
movies. That's where I watched A Walk to Remember for the first time.
That's right.
He would play like a lot of really sappy films and be like, learn about life. And you're like, okay. And yeah, that's what happened.
That was the first time I ever watched The Blind Side was in his class.
I ended up moving to California trying to do film stuff. I went to a charter school and went to a film academy. And then I went to Los Angeles Film School for about a year and a half and dropped out. I don't know why. I liked it a lot, but I think I want to go back eventually. But I am not there right now. I'm currently back in Nevada. Yeah, so I'm still working toward that. I want to end up moving to California still in the next 2 years. So,
Yeah, same.
and we were talking about that too when I went and saw you.